I'm on a mission to help rid New Zealand of a noxious pest known as the koi carp. The past few days I've been fishing only a few of the thousands of waterways that are infested with these oversized goldfish. Last week I was in Hamilton fishing a tributary of the Waikato for these fish. Now I've travelled north to Auckland, not typically known for its freshwater fishing, but my research tells me there's a lot of koi swimming around in multiple ponds, storm drains and streams in New Zealand's largest city. So, armed with a rod, a couple cans of corn and some worms, I was off to continue my mission of catching some koi carp. Upon arriving onto this little platform that sort of overlooked the pond, I looked down right beneath my feet and there was a huge koi just underneath it. Unfortunately, he was kind of spooked off by my shadows and made his way for the depths.
There he is there, big thick, huge.
Excited by the sight of a big fish, I baited up some corn and some worms, cast my line out, and crossed my fingers that I'd end up with a big koi on the end of my line. I waited around a bit, taking in the view, watching the birds, before casually walking back over to the edge of the platform to see if anything had come to eat my corn. And to my surprise, the big koi had returned and he was heading straight towards my bait. There's a koi, there's a fish down there right now, it's huge.
Boom. Got him. Oh. He's quite lazy, like he's a big fat, sort of lazy fish. There it is there. Beautiful fish. I don't know where I'm going to bring him up.
The platform that I was fishing on was actually quite high off the ground and I didn't really think about what I would do if I actually did hook a fish. After looking around, it seemed I only had one option.
Seems to have gone this way. It's now or never. Oh shit.
I quickly ran back towards the water, trying to keep my line tight, praying that the fish wouldn't spit the hook.
Oh, this is a heavy fish. It looks huge. It's fat. Like, it is round.
Once I got that fish in the net, I then noticed the true size of it. I could barely get my arms around it, and the weight of it too was just unreal. It's unbelievable. It's so heavy. It's so round as well. Far out, what an incredible fish. And unfortunately, because they are pests, he didn't make it. And that is literally the fish I came here to catch. When I was researching ponds in Auckland that have koi carp, and I came across this pond, that is the fish that I saw in the photo. I don't know what I'm doing now. There's another bigger pond over that way. So I decided to leave the smaller pond, pack up all my gear, and make my way over to the larger pond. However, as I was walking over there, I was soon interrupted by the sight of gold. Right, I was walking to the bigger pond here. I wasn't planning on fishing this pond, but I was just walking past it and I think I just seen a couple of big goldfish. Wild goldfish are another species on my bucket list, so I thought I better make the most of this opportunity. I hooked on a worm.
Right, let's see if I can get one of these goldfish, eh? Oh, going for it. Scooped it. Boom, there we go. Woohoo! Oh, there's a lot of weed here. Yep, he's gone straight into the weeds.
After making a dash for the weeds and wrapping me around a bit, I managed to pull him out and bring him to the bank. Well, I was walking past here and like I said, I thought I saw some goldfish, so I went down fishing and I thought, oh no, hold up, these are koi, these are just small koi. So then I was continuing fishing for them, but I managed to hook one, catch it, and turns out, no, it is in fact just a big goldfish. I was stoked to have checked goldfish off my list of fish to catch, and despite seeing around 30 of them just lazily cruising around, I remembered why I was here, so I continued walking to the larger lake in hope I could catch myself some more koi. And when I got to the lake, I was shocked to see just a large school of koi cruising just meters from the bank. I've been told that koi can be quite spooky, so I cautiously threw out some corn to get them feeding, and they went straight for it. Keen to catch another fish, I cast out a hook, and seconds later, I was on.
Yep, we're on. Yes, go.
The fish in this lake fought hard too, like way harder than the big one I had just caught and harder than the ones I caught the week before.
Oh, she's pulling hard too. There's another one swimming right through my line. God damn. I might just go this way over a little bit just to get him away from all that.
I pulled the fish into the shallows, almost beaching it, and ran in with the net to secure my catch.
Oh no.
Oh. The fish were now feeding hard at my feet. I saw 3 or 4 decent sized koi only a meter or so from the bank.
Got him on. That one didn't take too long, did it? Straight in. Oh, jeez, it's rumbling. Come on, mate. Just give up.
Unfortunately for me, I didn't notice that this fish was actually foul hooked right before it got to the bank.
Oh, he busted off.
See that? Boom. Must have been foul hooked. Got a scale right through him. Defeated by the koi, I was determined to get my revenge. So I quickly baited up again, and just like before, it did not take long before I felt a tug on my line and it went tight.
Boom. Oh, he came right up close too. He was about a metre from the bank.
After a couple of huge runs, the fish then soon calmed down and I was able to bring it in close to shore.
There we go.
I landed the fish on the rocks and was presented with another beautiful koi. And at this point my camera actually died, so for the rest of the day I was stuck with my GoPro and my phone. I decided to wait around a bit, but it seemed with all the commotion the fish had disappeared. I remembered the big goldfish I'd caught earlier and decided I wanted to have a go at catching some more. So I wound up my rods, packed up my bag and made my way over to the goldfish pond. I broke out my tub of worms, hooked them up and carefully dropped it down right in front of the giant goldfish in front of me.
Oh, there's a big fish right in front of me. Here we go. Hey, goldfish. Goldie goldfish. They don't fight at all, but they're still pretty cool to catch. There we are.
I picked up the goldfish and I was just amazed by the pure goldenness, colourness of it. Keen to get a few more to end the day, I baited up again and flicked out some more worms.
G'day.
After successfully landing 2 more giant goldfish, I decided that my day was coming to an end. I packed up all my gear and headed back to the motel, extremely happy with how my day had gone. I had caught some big beautiful goldfish, but also some huge carp which absolutely made my day. Koi carp are an invasive pest in New Zealand and legally must be killed when caught. If you fail to do so, you could receive 5 years imprisonment or a fine of up to $100,000. So just keep that in mind if you ever catch a koi or if you're some angry person writing in the comments. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This has been one hell of a trip and I cannot wait to go back up north one day to catch some more. Cheers guys, see you later.